I always believed betrayal came from enemies. I was wrong. It comes from the people you eat with, laugh with, and trust with your whole heart. I was sitting in my car after work, engine still running, thinking about going home and having dinner with my wife. I wanted to surprise her with her favorite ice cream. I felt tired from the day, but I felt warm when I thought about Sarah smiling at me. I didn't know that smile wasn't mine anymore. My phone rang. It was my mom. She never called me at that hour. I answered fast. "Hey Mom, everything okay?" Her voice wasn't steady. "Come home. Right now," I tried to laugh. "What happened? Did Dad break another vase?" "Just come," she whispered. "Please," my stomach dropped. I didn't argue. I drove straight to my parents' house. The whole time I tried to calm myself. Maybe it was money. Maybe someone got sick. Maybe my mom just wanted to talk. I kept trying to believe anything except the truth waiting for me. I walked in the house and saw my mom standing there, holding her phone like it was something heavy. Her eyes looked swollen. She didn't hug me. She didn't even smile. She just held out her phone with shaking hands. "Listen," she said softly. "Mom, what is this? What's going on?" "Just listen," she repeated. She pressed play. I heard breathing, then a voice. Sarah's voice, my wife. The woman I gave everything to. She laughed. My mom didn't look at me. I felt my chest rise and fall fast. "He's so easy to fool," Sarah said. "He thinks being kind makes him strong." Daniel's voice followed. "My cousin, my own blood. He's a joke. You deserve better than him. You deserve someone like me." I froze. My ears rang. I stopped breathing for a second. This wasn't real. It couldn't be real. "He said he trusted me today," Sarah continued, still laughing. "Trust? He doesn't even know what's going on right in front of him." Daniel chuckled. "The guy worships you. He doesn't know who you really want." The recording ended. Silence hit harder than the words. I stared at my mom. "That was them?" She nodded once. "I'm sorry, baby." "When? Why would he?" My voice broke. I never felt so stupid in my life. "I didn't want to believe it," my mom said. "I didn't want to show you, but you deserve the truth." I sat down slowly. I paced my breathing, but my lungs hurt. "They sound so happy," I said quietly. "Like I'm a joke." My mom sat beside me and touched my back. "You are not a joke. You are my son. You are good. They are the ones who are rotten." "I thought she loved me," I whispered. "I thought he was my brother in everything except blood." My mom held my hand tight. People show their real face when they think no one can see. My throat felt raw. "What do I do now?" "You go home," she said. "You look at the truth with your own eyes. I don't know if I can. You can. And you will. No one destroys my son and walks away smiling." I breathed hard. My hands shook. "Mom, thank you." "I'm here," she said. "You're not alone." I stood up. My legs felt weak, like the floor was shaking under me. I grabbed my keys. "I need to see for myself." My mom looked scared. "Call me, please. Whatever you see, whatever happens, call me." "I will," I said. "I promise." I walked out the door feeling like someone had ripped my heart from my body. Everything inside me hurt. Every memory with Sarah felt poisoned. And every second breathing felt heavy. I didn't cry. Not yet. But I knew something inside me had already broken. My hands gripped the steering wheel as I sat back in my car. The night looked darker than usual. My reflection in the window didn't even look like me. I whispered to myself, I trusted them. I trusted them both, and I felt like trust was a weakness. Now, forever. I sat in my car outside my parents' house for a second and tried to breathe. It can't be real, I whispered to myself. Maybe they were joking. Maybe I heard it wrong. My chest felt tight, but I turned the engine on. My mom came running out, grabbing my arm through the window. "Don't go," she whispered. "You don't need to see anything else." "I need to," I said. "I need to see with my own eyes." Her voice cracked. "Please, let this be enough." "It won't be," I said. "I have to face it." She held my wrist one more second, then let go slowly like she was releasing someone falling off a cliff. "Call me," she whispered. "Whatever happens," I nodded and drove away. The road felt longer than usual, like every red light was trying to stop me from seeing the truth. I pulled into my driveway. My house looked peaceful. My home, my dreams. I sat there a moment, my fingers trembling around my keys. "Maybe they're not there," I whispered. Maybe they were talking nonsense. I walked to the door and opened it quietly. The living room lights were dim. I heard something upstairs. Soft voices, laughter, a sound I knew, Sarah's voice. My heartbeat kicked hard against my ribs. I took one step at a time, like my body didn't want to obey my mind. When I reached the bedroom door, I paused. I could hear her giggle. I could hear his voice low and close. I swallowed and opened the door anyway. My world collapsed. There they were in my bed. My wife and my cousin. Skin tangled, lips swollen, sheets twisted around them like they belonged there. Sarah gasped and covered herself instantly. Wait, this isn't... Daniel jumped like a child caught stealing. Bro, it's not what it looks like. I felt cold everywhere. My voice came out small. Why? Sarah's eyes widened. I messed up. Please listen, I lifted my hand. Don't, Daniel tried to speak again. I didn't mean... Don't talk to me, I whispered, shaking. Sarah reached out like she wanted to grab my hand. I love you. I made a mistake. I can explain. Explain what? I asked, why he's in my bed. Why you laughed about me? Why I'm standing here like an idiot? She sobbed. I didn't think... No, I said softly.
You did think.
You chose this. Daniel stood there silent, face pale. Man, please, we say one more word and I swear. My voice broke. I shook my head. You were my family. He lowered his eyes. I'm sorry. You're sorry you got caught, I said. Sarah covered her mouth, crying. Please don't leave. We can fix this. I didn't mean to hurt you. I stared at her. You ripped me apart like it was nothing. I was stupid, she whispered. That's not stupidity, I said. That's who you are. She reached toward me again, trembling. Don't walk out, please, just talk to me. I trusted you, I said. That was my mistake, she sobbed harder. Don't go, I turned around. My legs felt like they barely worked. I walked downstairs slowly, like my soul was dragging behind me. I heard her crying upstairs, calling my name. I didn't answer. I opened the front door and stepped outside. The air felt sharp, almost painful. I sat in my car, gripping the steering wheel until my knuckles turned white. My hands shook uncontrollably. My vision blurred. Tears finally came, hot and fast, but silent. I didn't scream. I didn't break anything. I just sat there like a ghost. I'm dead inside, I whispered. They killed everything in me. I stared at the house through the windshield, feeling like I no longer lived there. My chest hurt. I whispered, why me? But the night stayed quiet, and my heart kept breaking inside me. Everything felt unreal. I sat there empty. I woke up with a pounding in my head and a knot in my chest. My phone wouldn't stop buzzing. It kept vibrating on the nightstand like it was shaking for me because I couldn't anymore. I picked it up and saw message after message. Missed calls, voicemails, family group chat blowing up. My mom had sent the recording. Everyone knew now. My uncle's message popped up first. Son, come stay with us if you need. We're here. Then my aunt. I can't believe she did that to you. My cousins wrote things like, we love you, man, and we'll deal with Daniel. I put my phone down and stared at the ceiling. My voice came out quiet. It's real. It actually happened. A knock came on my door. Hey, open up. It's me. I opened it and saw my sister, eyes red and full of tears. She pulled me into a hug so tight I felt my ribs hurt. I'm so sorry, she whispered. I can't believe she did that. I can't believe Daniel, he's family, I swallowed hard. I don't know what hurts more, her or him, she shook her head. They're both trash. You trusted them. That makes you good, not stupid. I tried to breathe. I feel like a fool. You're not, she said. They're the fools. They threw away someone loyal and real. I sat on the couch and she sat beside me, holding my hand like I might fall apart if she let go. Mom told me everything, she said. Dad's coming. Just don't push us away, okay? My phone rang again. Sarah. I let it ring. It rang again. I turned it face down. She keeps calling? My sister asked. All night. All morning. What does she even want? To explain, I said, to cry. To act like she didn't destroy me. She doesn't get that chance, my sister said firmly. I tried to smile, but my lips wouldn't move right. I wish I could just forget her. You will, she whispered. Not today. Not tomorrow. But you will, another knock sounded. This time heavy and slow. My dad walked in. He didn't rush. He didn't talk right away. He just sat across from me and stared for a moment. His eyes looked tired, like he'd aged overnight. He finally spoke. You didn't deserve this. My throat tightened again. I thought she loved me. Maybe she did once, he said. But real love doesn't betray. Real love doesn't laugh behind your back. I nodded slowly. I don't know who I am without her. My dad leaned forward. You are still my son. You are still a man with dignity. They can't take that. My phone buzzed again. This time Sarah left a voicemail. I didn't listen. Then another call, unknown number. I ignored it. Then a text popped up from Daniel's mom. We are so sorry. We raised him better than this. Please forgive us. I stared at the screen. My voice sounded hollow. His parents are apologizing for him. They know what he did, my dad said. And they're ashamed, my sister crossed her arms. Good, they should be, I rubbed my face. I want to scream. Then scream, she said. I can't, I whispered. I don't want to waste energy on them anymore. My dad nodded like he understood something big. That's strength. Quiet strength, my phone buzzed again. This time a text from Sarah, please. Just talk to me once. I messed up. I need you, I stared at it. She needs me now? My sister grabbed the phone and tossed it on the table. No more. Let her sit in her mess. I exhaled slowly. I feel broken. I know, my dad said. But look around. You're not alone. For the first time since last night, my chest loosened just a little. It didn't erase the pain. It didn't fix my heart. But I felt something, support maybe. A hand to hold when I thought I had none. I'm going to get through this, I said quietly. My sister squeezed my shoulder. You already are. I didn't believe it fully. But I didn't feel like I was drowning anymore. And for now, that was enough. I was sitting on my parents' couch, staring at the wall, when I heard frantic knocking. My mom looked at me quietly. It's her, she whispered. I stood up slowly. My chest felt tight, but I opened the door. Sarah rushed in, crying. Please, please listen to me, she begged, dropping to her knees in front of me. I messed up. I was stupid. I still love you, I stared down at her. Get up, she shook her head. No, I don't deserve to stand. You don't, I answered. But kneeling won't fix what you did. She grabbed my hand like it was life support. I swear I didn't mean to hurt you. You didn't mean to? I asked. You laughed about me. That wasn't an accident, she sobbed harder. I was angry. I felt ignored. I made the worst mistake of my life. You made choices, I said. Many choices, she touched her chest. I love you. No, I whispered. You love the thrill. Not me, she froze like I slapped her. That's not true. Then why him? I asked. Why my cousin? Why my bed? I was weak, she whispered. I felt seen by him. I felt wanted. So I didn't make you feel wanted. You did, she cried. But I got greedy. I destroyed everything, my voice shook. You destroyed me. Her tears fell fast. Give me one chance, just one. I'll do anything. I gave you everything already, I whispered. You burned it, she reached for my face. I stepped back. Don't touch me. I can change, she begged. We can fix this, I shook my head. There is no we anymore, her voice cracked. So that's it? That was it the moment you chose him. She covered her mouth and sobbed. I hate myself. I swear I do. Good, I said quietly. Because I don't have energy to hate you too. Before she could answer, my phone rang. Daniel's name appeared. I put it on speaker. His voice shook. Bro, I don't know how to even start. You start by never calling me again. I screwed up, he stammered. I wasn't thinking. You were thinking very clearly, I said. You thought she was worth betraying me for. I care about you, he said weakly. I laughed once. It sounded broken. You care about what you lost. Not me. He stayed silent, breathing like he was panicking. Please don't cut me out. You cut me first. I'm sorry, he whispered. Sorry doesn't clean poison, I replied, then hung up. Sarah looked terrified. Please don't leave me like this. You left me long before I walked out that door, I said. She reached again. I swear I can be better. You should have been better when it mattered. My dad walked in quietly, watching us. Sarah glanced at him, then back at me. Tell me what to do. Let go, I said. She fell silent. Then she whispered, I ruined the best thing in my life. Yes, I said, and I won't drag myself through the fire you lit. I walked past her and went to my old room. I started packing clothes, shoes, small things that still felt like mine. My mom appeared at the door. "You don't have to leave. I'm not running," I said. "I'm choosing peace instead of poison," she nodded slowly. "I'm proud of you," Sarah's voice echoed from the hall. "Please don't go," I didn't look at her. I already did. And for the first time since everything broke, I felt something real. Not peace yet, not healing, but a strange strength growing in the space where pain used to sit. I wasn't whole, but I wasn't theirs anymore. I chose myself. I dragged my last box inside and shut the door behind me. It was tiny, and the walls felt too close, but it was mine. I whispered, "New start, right?" My voice cracked, but I still smiled. Mom knocked before I could unpack. She opened the door, holding food like always. "Sweetheart." "Eat first," she said, eyes soft. "Thanks, Mom," I murmured. "I'll be okay." She touched my cheek. "You already are." When she left, the apartment felt quiet but peaceful. I sat on the floor, opening containers and eating slowly. For the first time in weeks, food had taste again. Work became my escape. On my second day in the new place, Alex spotted me at lunch. He sat across from me with a loud sigh. "Dude, you look like someone unplugged your sadness," I laughed. "I don't know if that's good or weird." "It's good," he said. "You were walking around like a lost ghost." "Yeah," I breathed. "I'm trying to rebuild." "Trying?" He scoffed. "You're doing it," I shrugged. "One step at a time." After work, I hit the gym. At first, the weights felt heavy like grief sitting on my chest, but each rep felt like reclaiming something stolen. One guy nodded at me. "New here?" "New life," I said. "Figured I should build something." "Respect," he replied. Days passed slowly, but I felt stronger. Mom called every night. "Did you eat?" she always asked. "Mom, I'm not dying alone in a corner," I'd laugh. "I know," she'd say, voice thick. "I'm proud of you." Her words healed more than she knew. Coworkers started noticing. "You're glowing, man," one said. "Did you get rich?" "Just stop drowning," I replied. They laughed, thinking it was a joke, but I meant it. I slept better, ate cleaner, breathed deeper. But the betrayal still replayed sometimes. Tonight, it hit again. I stood on my balcony, city lights below like tiny stars. My breath shook. "Why did it happen to me?" I whispered. Silence answered. Then another thought came, louder. Alex called right then. "You alive?" He joked. "Yeah," I said softly. "Just thinking?" "About her?" he asked. "About not letting her ruin me," I corrected. "Good. You're not the type to stay broken." I felt like I was. "Yeah, well, heartbreak is a storm, not a sentence." I swallowed. "Feels like I'm learning to breathe again." "You're doing more than breathing. You're living." "Trying," I whispered again. "Stop saying trying. Say doing," I smirked. "I'm doing." "And you're gonna rise so high they choke on regret." His confidence made me stand straighter. "Thanks, man," I said. "Don't thank me. Just keep moving." He hung up and the quiet felt powerful, not painful. I leaned over the railing. The wind felt like a blessing. "I won't break because of them," I whispered. My voice didn't shake this time. Inside, I cleaned, organized, and made a small dinner. Everything felt simple, and somehow, that felt right. I stared at my reflection before bed. I looked calmer, stronger. "You're still here," I told myself softly, "and you're not done." I sat on the edge of the bed, breathing slowly. I'd lost people I thought would stay forever, but I found myself in the ruins, and maybe that was worth more. My phone buzzed again, a message from Sarah. "Can we talk?" I stared at it for a long second, then deleted it without replying. "I choose peace," I whispered. I lay down, staring at the ceiling. Tomorrow would hurt less, and someday soon, I'd rise. I exhaled. I sat at the kitchen table in my small apartment when my phone buzzed again. Another lawyer message. I sighed and whispered, "I'm not fighting." "I'm letting her go." Alex walked in holding 2 coffees. "You look like you just solved world peace." I just decided something, I said, taking one cup. I'm not fighting Sarah in court. He blinked. You serious? After what she did? Yeah, I breathed. I don't want her, the house, or the drama. She can have it. You're crazy, he muttered. Maybe, I replied. Or maybe I'm just done bleeding. He stared at me for a long moment. You're stronger than I thought, he said. I don't feel strong. That's what makes you strong, he smirked. A week passed. Then the whispers started. Family group chat lighting up again. Cousin sending screenshots. Alex called me one evening. You need to sit down, he said dramatically. I'm already sitting. Well, stand up, then sit again, 'cause this is good. I rolled my eyes. Just tell me, he inhaled sharply. Daniel's fiancée dumped him. I froze. Wait, fiancée? Yep. Apparently he was engaged before cheating with your wife. Girl found out. Left him crying on his mom's porch. I blinked slowly. Wow. Wow is right, Alex laughed. Dude is walking humiliation. A message popped up on my screen right then. My sister, OMG. Daniel lost his job. I texted back. What? How? She replied instantly. His boss said cheating shows no loyalty. Fired him on the spot. My chest rose and fell slowly. Alex whistled when I told him. Oof, that's not karma, that's karma doing push-ups. I didn't do anything, I whispered. You didn't need to, he said. People like them always trip on their own lies. More updates came. Sarah's mom texted my mom, apparently crying. My mom called me right after. Beta, she murmured. Voice soft but heavy. Sarah's parents aren't speaking to her. They are ashamed, I swallowed. I don't hate them. I know, she whispered. But truth hurts everyone. I didn't want this, I said. I know. But they planted this. Later that night, my phone rang again. Not Sarah, her mother. I stared at the screen, then answered. Hello? Her voice shook. We failed you. I'm sorry. My husband is sorry too. You don't owe me anything, I said quietly. We believed her lies, she whispered. Now she cries every day. I closed my eyes. I hope she learns from it. She lost good people, she said, voice cracking. You were the best thing in her life. I wasn't enough, I replied. And that's okay. I'm moving on. After we hung up, I exhaled deeply. My apartment felt brighter somehow. Alex messaged, proud of you, man. Not many could stay calm through this. I typed back, calm or numb. His reply came quick. Both still better than broken. At work, my boss called me into his office. I've seen your dedication, he said. You show up, no excuses, no drama. I stood still, heart thumping. We're promoting you. I stared. I really? You earned it. Walking out, I felt my chest warm. Not joy, but something close. Alive. Alex called the second he heard. Bro! Promotion? You're officially in your glow-up era. I laughed. I'm just surviving. No, he corrected. You're rising. Huge difference. That night, I stood on my balcony again, city lights shimmering like quiet stars. My phone buzzed again. Sarah. I didn't answer. I whispered into the wind. They destroyed themselves. I didn't have to. My heart didn't feel healed, not yet, but it wasn't bleeding anymore. It was beating. Steady. Stronger. I'm alive, I breathed. Not happy yet, but alive. I was making tea when the knock came. It wasn't soft. It was desperate. I frowned and opened the door. Sarah. Eyes red. Hair messy. Tears streaming. She choked out, please, please, just listen. I felt nothing. No anger, no love, just quiet. What do you want? I asked. She trembled. I ruined everything. I miss you. I miss us. I stared. Why are you here? I don't know where else to go, she whispered. Everyone turned their back. My parents, my friends, Daniel left. I have nothing. I held the door, not stepping aside. So now you feel empty, I said. And suddenly I matter? She shook her head violently. No, you always mattered. I was stupid. I thought I was choosing excitement, but I destroyed the only person who ever loved me. I looked at her wet face, her shaking shoulders. My chest didn't burn this time. It felt quiet. cold, almost. I would have died for you, I said. And you killed us, she broke. Please, she sobbed, grabbing my hand. Just give me one chance. I'll do anything. I'll earn you back. I pulled my hand away slowly. Don't touch me. Her voice cracked. I still love you, I let out a breath. Not shaky, steady. You loved attention. Loyalty scared you. I swear I changed, she cried. I shook my head. You didn't come because you love me. You came because the world doesn't want you anymore, and I was your safety. She fell to her knees. Again. Let me fix it. I'll spend my life fixing it. No, I whispered. I spent my life loving someone who didn't deserve it. I won't spend my future fixing someone who broke me. She reached toward me again. Please, please don't say that. I mean it, I replied. I don't hate you, but I don't want you. She froze like the words stabbed her. After everything we had, no. I cut her off. After everything I gave. You didn't have us, I did. You just enjoyed the comfort. She cried harder. Body shaking. I wake up wishing I never met him, she whispered. I wake up grateful I learned the truth, I answered. She stared at me like she didn't recognize who I became. You changed. You changed me, I said. Pain does that. She wrapped her arms around herself. I can't live like this. You will, I said softly. And maybe you'll become better. But not with me. She crawled forward on her knees. I beg you, don't throw me away. You threw yourself away, I replied. Silence hung heavy. Only her sobs filled the hallway. Say something kind, she whispered. Please. I looked down at her. This person I once dreamed of forever with. You were my favorite person, I said slowly. But now you're just a lesson. Her face collapsed. I'm sorry, she whispered like a prayer. I know, I said. But sorry doesn't rebuild trust. Or dignity. She stared at me one last time, broken. Do you ever think of us? Every day, I answered. And every day I'm glad it's over. She tried to speak, voice shaking. Can I stay here for a while? No, I whispered. Leave. Her tears fell harder. Where will I go? That's not my problem anymore. She looked shattered, truly shattered. I still love you, she repeated weakly. Then that's your burden, I said. Not my responsibility. She stood slowly, shaky and small. Her hand touched the doorframe like she needed support to stand. One day you'll regret this, she whispered. I stared into her eyes calmly. No, I already regretted loving you. I won't regret letting you go. She covered her mouth and sobbed. Then she finally stepped back, and I closed the door. I leaned against it, not shaking. Not hurting, just done, closure without mercy, peace without softness. I didn't win anything, I just got myself back. I walked through the park alone, breathing slow. The air felt clean. The sky was soft orange, like it was tired too, but still hopeful. I whispered, I'm still here. For a second, I let that sit inside my chest. I wasn't broken. I wasn't angry. I was free. A kid ran past me laughing, and I actually smiled. I didn't fake it. It just happened. My phone buzzed. It was Alex. He texted, Bro, you breathing? Or still acting dramatic? I chuckled and typed back, Breathing, barely. He called right away. Barely. He said, Man, I told you. Time fixes everything. Time and distance, I replied. And silence. Silence helped a lot. You sound peaceful, he said. I think I am, I answered. I sat on a bench. Leaves rustled. Some couple held hands walking by. I used to picture me and Sarah like that. Now I didn't picture anything. Just peace, Alex said. So you good to come out tonight? Wings on me. You buying? I asked. Well, he laughed. I was hoping you'd get promoted and buy me food forever, but sure. I did get promoted, I said. He gasped dramatically. Oh, our king rises? I shook my head, smiling. It's not like that. Sure it is, he teased. Look at you. New apartment. New life, new haircut, new muscles. Next thing you know, some girl will fall for you just because you walk by. I laughed. Let me rest first. I just buried a past. He paused. Then his voice softened. You earned this peace. Don't question it. I don't, I whispered. Not anymore. So come out tonight, he insisted. Eat wings. Roast each other. Forget sadness. Sounds tempting. It's not tempting, he said. It's mandatory. If you don't show up, I'll tell everyone you cried watching a cartoon. I did cry watching a cartoon, I replied. And? He laughed. That means it's a threat. I shook my head, laughing quietly. A breeze passed, soft like forgiveness. Not for her, I'm for myself. I deserve better, I said under my breath. What was that? Alex asked. I said I deserve better, I repeated. And you will have better, he answered. Real better. Not discount love, discount love. That hit deep. It wasn't love, I said. It was attachment, fear, habit, and pain, he added gently. Yeah, I whispered. A lot of pain. But it's gone now? He asked. Not gone, I said. Just not heavy. That's healing, he replied. It doesn't erase. It just stops controlling, I nodded to myself. Yeah. All right, he said, suddenly loud again. Enough emotional stuff. Wear something nice. We're going out. Someone out there needs to suffer your bad jokes. You sure the world is ready for my comeback? The world has no choice, he said. I laughed again. And it didn't hurt. Fine, I said. I'll meet you in an hour. That's my guy. We hung up. I leaned back, watching leaves fall slowly. My life didn't explode into gold. It didn't magically fix. It just breathed, and for the first time I felt like I could breathe with it. I stood and whispered, I survived you. I saved me. The wind moved like it agreed. I walked forward, light steps, no weight behind me. The story didn't end with heartbreak, it ended with freedom,